Do you have a word of the year? Is that a practice that you kind of take part in? In this video, I'm going to be talking about my 2023 word of the year and kind of how I got started with this practice and the benefit that it's been for my business. If you're new here, my name's Anita. I'm a video marketing and social media strategist, and I help business owners just like you create content that converts. All right, in 2022, I decided that my word of the year was focus. And I went into that year thinking that I was just going to focus and do the things over and over again that are important for growing my business, and that was going to be what moved me forward. Ended up being that focus had a little bit of a different result, and I share that in a previous video that I will link down below. But this year, I knew that I wanted to be really thoughtful about the word that I picked because I knew that absolutely it is going to impact the year that I have, because what you focus on then continues to grow and shape your view. And if I'm totally honest, the thing that I hear over and over again that successful people do that I do not do is journaling or writing consistently. And it's not that I don't see value in it, I just have not made the time to sit down and write consistently. I will often keep journals around like this one, and I write a lot of notes. I find myself somebody that does best when somebody is talking or I'm watching a training to write down the words, because if I write it down, I often will remember it. And that's just kind of how my brain processes. In fact, how I studied in school when I was becoming a physician assistant was I was literally write out my notes, and then I would know all the things for the test. So that person, the person who knows that I learned through being able to write things down, yeah, I haven't taken on a strong journaling practice, but everybody successful talks about the value of it. Everybody who's done any personal growth talks about the value of it. Every therapist I know talks about the value of it. And yet I haven't made it a priority. So as I was thinking about this next year and what kind of practice or focus do I want to take on, I really realized that taking the time to write was going to do a lot of things. And part of that's going to be writing and answering journal prompts that I find. And part of that's going to be really writing and finding some of the key things that I want to share with you all. And I'd love if you have any journal prompt recommendations for you guys to drop those in the comments below, because I think this is going to be a journey for me, as it's not something that I have previously put a lot of time into. It's something that I think is going to be really stretching. And so if you've never done a word of the year, know that this year was my first year really kind of taking that on. And I thought it was a really neat opportunity to not only really personally grow and think through in my own life, but it was really actually great to be able to talk about in content. And you guys seem to really like on this channel and on TikTok when I have talked about my word of the year, because many of you all have words of the year that you're working on. So I'd love to know if for 2023 you have a word of the year. Drop that in the comments below. Always inspiring to see the words that you guys are picking. And if you didn't get to watch my kind of takeaways on my word of the year last year, I want you to click the video that I'm putting on the screen right now. You're going to get to watch that. All right. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.